All right, well, thank you so much for being here. We're so very excited to be recognizing and honoring the efforts of these two gentlemen, dedicated public servants like never. This gentleman had finished a long shift, and when heard about the dilemma, said, "Do you need me to come back?" Sergeant Ed Carter, supervisor obviously is the sergeant, and he did come back, and it helped make the difference. And then we have Park Ranger Anthony Lagrasta, who made a save, rescued someone from a canal 2 years ago this week, 2 years and 2 days ago. Again, another dedicated public servant. I had gotten a text message from a teacher at Islip High School about 9 o'clock last night asking if we could help get the information out. Perhaps our park rangers could help, because it was the last time this young man was seen was at Brookwood Hall, which is very near his home. Our park's headquarters are there. And so, I mean, it was a no-brainer. And I called Commissioner and the deputy immediately. They put it out to the Rangers right away. And again, when Ed heard about it, he called and he came back in. And we wanted the information in place because at midnight they changed shifts so that the guys coming in on midnight would know what was going on. The teacher had faxed or texted me a picture of the young man, Mateo. So we got that information out there. We did an e-alert. I called our public information officer, Caroline, and she got it up on our town's website, this e-alert system we have, shooting, important information out. And, a miracle, really, working with Suffolk County PD. And you guys will tell the story better than I, but we're able to rescue this young man. And, it kind of, we had a training session here earlier this morning to kind of help our employees do their job to the best of their ability and kind of always work as a team. And I shared this story with them. It really, really is a family here at the town of Islip, and we really could not be prouder. So if you gentlemen would like to give the details, again, you can do it better than I.
So through the day, as the supervisor advised, the commissioner received a text from her with some new information on the individual. And I, as a parent, came back to work with concern. And we started doing immediate searches of our wetlands, the area around Brookwood Hall, close to his house, and the marinas. At 2:05 in the morning, the Suffolk police wound up getting a call on Cranberry, which is just west of Brookwood Hall, the park where the lake is. Myself, Park Ranger Lagrasta, Park Ranger Esposito responded to the Brookwood Hall Park, immediately started checking the field to set up a perimeter because there was a sighting reported at 2:05. At that time, Park Ranger Lagrasta crossed over by the waterfalls, the southwest part of the park. He heard some noises in the brush. We started a search. It got really thick, low light conditions, no moon. We decided to set a perimeter up, notified the county police via the radio that we sent a perimeter up, and the sergeant requested the helicopter to respond with the flare unit. Approximately, 5 to 7 minutes later, the victim's father showed up, started questioning us with the mother. Islip Fire Department, a couple of representatives were there. We held the perimeter, pulled everyone back from the area that we heard the noises. The helicopter did an immediate search, and within 4 to 5 minutes, gave us the exact location, the subject with the backpack, and standing there, the male, which Anthony proceeded to go to immediately. Upon finding the male, he gave his distance due to the mental status of the subject. He was found with a hamburger from McDonald's from an earlier sighting. His father, we allowed him to come in, comfort him. Rescue was there, the county police. The sergeant had a sector car, transport him to Southside Hospital, obviously for observations, make sure no hypothermia, because it was very cold out last night. And, without the community, the fire department, the police, and the local people checking, there was hundreds of people. At Brookwood Hall at one time, I believe there was 50 firemen with thermal imaging checking there in the wetlands. So it was a community effort. That's as supervisor said, that's what it is. Islip Town's a big family. I mean, I take that with the community, the first responders, the volunteers, and the PD. We work as a resource, and they work with us. We do training, cross-training, and when something good like this happens, it's a great feeling.
I was doing a canvass of the area when they said that it came over near Cranberry. I walked into the woods. I had heard rustling in the brush. Like I said, they called the helicopter. After that, we cleared everybody out of the woods. Helicopter gave us an exact location. I went back in, and he was laying in the brush. You know, I gave him space. I said his name. You know, at first he was very nervous. He was telling me to stay away. I started to calm him down and talk to him, and then me and another county officer walked up to him and was able to reunite him with his family. He was slightly disoriented. Definitely looked a little cold. You know, the weather was very cold. Other than that, you know, he was responsive. We were talking. I was asking him why he was upset. He said he didn't want to talk at the time. You know, but he started opening up a little more once he saw his father and his mother. It's amazing. It's amazing. You know, just the whole community coming together, searching, and like they said, it's one big family. It was just amazing because the father came up to me and hugged me. It was a touching moment. It's a very touching moment.
Well, thank you very much for sharing good news.